Hey guys, welcome back to part 3 of Pokemon Emerald. I did a little leveling off camera so you guys can see. We still have Harbor Master right here. We got Mothra up to level 6, and we got Big Stepper herself, the hero of last episode, to level 7. Looks like she did end up picking up an item, so we're going to go ahead and see what that is. That's a repel from Big Stepper. She gets all these weak people off of her. What can I say? I respect that. So, I really want to say I appreciate all your guys' views on the last episode, and I appreciate getting my second subscriber. I really appreciate that. The first subscriber was actually my girlfriend. Yes, I know I have a girlfriend. Don't worry, she didn't give me cooties. I promise. So, I was thinking that, if we're gonna be this little tiny community where we just play games, I think we should have a name for ourselves. I'm Bingiest Harbor, but I want you guys, my subscribers, to be my Harbor Masters. So I think that's what I'll call you guys. Welcome back, Harbor Masters, to part 3. There we go. I like that. So anyway, we're gonna get back into this episode. So, we're right here in Petalburg. Let's go say hi to my dad. I have to go find my dad. He doesn't come to me. God forbid he spend time with his son. Well, if it isn't Bingius, yeah, if it isn't my father. So you're all finished moving in? Yeah, you didn't call to check on us? I'm surprised you managed to get here by yourself. Sir, it's like a block away. There's dangerous animals. The Pokemon professor, the man whose literal job it is to study Pokemon, he was getting jumped by a raccoon, so yeah, I'm surprised a 10-year-old made it. Oh, I see. You're with your Pokemon. Yes, the Pokemon I got from the first man I met in this brand new village, basically a village that I moved into. God forbid my father give me something, ever. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. Look at this. Look at this. This random child that my dad just met. He's gonna help him get a Pokemon. His own flesh and blood. And you can go get it from the Pokemon professor next door, kiddo. I must be adopted or something. Look at that. He just gave this kid one of his Pokemon. Oh wow, thank you. You're welcome. I guess I'm being forced to babysit this child. But you know what? Wally's a pretty cool guy, We respect Wally here. Now listen, he might get like something like a Zigzagoon or a Poochyena. Don't feel bad if you get one of those, Wally. They're good Pokemon. But of course, this man gets a Ralts. That's like I walk into the convenience store, first ever time I hit the Powerball, which I wouldn't be too mad at. So, I don't know about you guys, but when I was younger and I was going through the Pokemon catching tutorial, I'd always just press the buttons to see if maybe something would work. But it never did. But I was also one of those kids who pressed B when the Pokemon was caught, closed the Game Boy SP, and catch all the Pokemon. That's how I caught mine. That's how I caught my Pokemon. Press B, close the Game Boy SP. That's how I got my Zapdos. Yes, you throw the ball at the Pokemon, hit it square in the head. There we go. Yes, select the Pokeball. Good job, Wally. Wally used the Pokeball. It's interesting that Wally gets a Waltz. One of the best battles I've ever seen is probably in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where you fight Wally again on the on Victory Road. Man, when that music kicks in, that hits different. Bingius, thank you. Let's go back to the gym. Yes, let's go pump some iron. Here's your Pokemon back. This dude doesn't even have a Pokédex. What's he doing catching Pokemon? Bye, Bingius. Goodbye, Wally. I'm glad I met you. If you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Westboro City beyond this town. There, you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go on to the other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them, understood? Yes, Dad, I'm gonna take out all my pent-up frustration at you never being home when I battle you for that gym badge. And then you'll have to come home. Because Mom's lonely. There's only one other man, there's two other men in that village, and I do not trust them. So, and something interesting is, as you can see down here at the bottom of the screen where the badges are, in every Pokemon game it's linear, but in the Pokemon world we've seen that it is not in fact linear. I don't know if any of you have ever watched Pokemon Origins. That came out back in like, man, early to mid 2000s. But we can see that the gym leaders, in fact, scale their Pokemon based on how many gym badges you have. But I guess that is something they are allowing you to do now in Scarlet and Violet, is you can go in whatever order you want to. However, the gym leaders are static levels. So, I mean, you can't just fight, the last gym leader and expect it to be like level 10 and fight the first gym leader and they're level 60. That's not how that works. I'm roaming the land in search of talented trainer. Is this are you a college scout? Sign me up, coach. I need the scholarship. Route 104. Hello, young man. What are you doing on a fine day like this? If you're gonna throw a Pokeball, weaken the wild Pokemon first. It'll be easier to catch. Yes, you are a wealth of knowledge, aren't you, my friend? Child on the beach, what are you doing? Not in school, I bet. Of course not. Why would children be in school? If trainers lock eyes, it's a challenge to battle. Well, earlier in the playthrough, I didn't even lock eyes with them. They just jumped me. They were looking right at me, and then they just jumped me and like, hey, you look pretty weak, let's fight. If you don't want to battle, stay out of their sight. What am I supposed to do? These people have like look at this dude. These people have like hawk eyes. They can see me. Youngster Billy, another child not in kindergarten. Why would he be? Forget my ABCs. I'm trying to learn my Pokemons. Zigzagoon, you ain't got nothing on my guy. On my girl. You ain't got nothing on my girl, Big Step. And of course I'm disappointed. But you know what? We're gonna come back in, we're gonna clutch this up. There we go. And I'm a little concerned. I think the smart move here is to kind of mirror what my opponent's doing. Like, if they're lowering my attack, I should probably go ahead and lower their defense. But I subscribe to the Ash Ketchum philosophy of Pokemon battling, and that is to throw everything against the wall and see what sticks. There we go. Tackling. Well, I figured while doing the battles, while we have a little bit of quiet time, how about I tell a couple puns? I know everybody loves puns. What do you call it when a cow has no legs? Ground beef. God, that was terrible. I apologize. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and send in Harbor Master here, because obviously, you send in water types to fight grass types, because that makes a lot of sense. There we go. Of course! Man, I hope Mothra knows at least one bug move. I can't remember if it does or not. Alright, Mothra, I'm gonna need you to do some big moves. You know what? And poison sting this man. Hit him with the ninja poison. There we go. Oh no. He's biding his time. Now, it is very possible that Mothra is going to Pat. Yeah, I think it's a done deal. Oh, no way! Mothra Clutch? That's what I'm talking about. Mothra Clutch. We have VIPs in the party. We have Harbor Master. We have Mothra and Big Stepper. All of them big clutchers. Player defeated. Youngster Billy. Goodbye. Get out of here. Sending you back to school. Yes, they disappear quickly. The game can't handle that much data, Youngster Billy. I'm running circles around you. I'm running circles around you. And oh no. The wild Pokemon. Alright, let's go ahead and beat up this bird. Big Stepper, do what you do best. Hit that bird out of the sky. There we go. I've always been a big fan of Taylor. I know Swallow is not a popular regional bird. I know a lot of people prefer Star Raptor. But I don't know, I was never the biggest fan of Star Raptor. I actually wasn't the biggest fan of Gen 4, to be fair. Gen 4 kind of was a little slow to me. But then again, I feel like that's a common consensus, is that Gen 4 is pretty slow. Taylor's data was added to the Pokedex. Thank you, Taylor, the tiny, smaller Pokemon. Although it is small, it is very courageous. God, what is a good name for this bird? I just don't know. Taylor. Let's see. Ah, gosh. I'm gonna name him Knick-Knack. You know what? I'm gonna name him Knick-Knack, because he reminds me of those little plastic, ceramic robins my grandmother used to have. Like those little knickknacks. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna call it here. Kind of a shorter episode today. I'm trying to try out some new editing software. Maybe edit this video a little bit, fluff it up a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm working on part 4 right after this, right after I finish editing part 3. Again, thanks for all the support. I will see you guys later. I'll see all my Harbor Masters later. Have a great